Hey, it's Alicia Dion, your favorite nurse turned entrepreneur, and I want to welcome you guys to learn more about how you can save money on your travel, especially if you are a parent of an athlete who participates in competitive sports that require you either to travel out of your home city or either stay overnight in another city. I'm really elated that I have this info because I've raised three athletes myself. My youngest is actually currently a freshman in high school and he plays multiple sports. I've also founded a youth nonprofit about 10 years ago, and we had to travel to state tournaments and for our regular games as well. This information definitely came in handy, and I'm so excited to share it with you today. So, we're going to go ahead and get started right now. Guys, here's the thing. We're always looking for creative ways to save, stretch those dollars when it comes to not only our family, but also our athletes. Now, those costs, as you know, can add up, and we're going to look at a few of those costs in just a minute. But as I said, with several competitions throughout the year, those costs can begin to burn holes in your pockets and your credit cards if you allow them to do so. And I came across this program about 8 years ago. It really shifted my perspective and allowed me to not only save more money, but also to make some money as well. So I want to share it with you. Now, some typical costs as a parent. If you have a competitive athlete, as you may know, there may be hotel stays, and just think about some of these competitions are multi-day competitions. So more than likely, if you're like me, I don't like to get there the day of competition. I'm coming in a day before. So then there's that day. And the last day of competition, I don't want to leave that day. I want to relax and gather myself. So we may be staying a day after the competition as well. And then you have airfare if you're not driving into whatever competition city it is. You may have ground transportation such as Uber, or you may choose to rent a car. Then you have the event admissions. You can't get away from those. And if you're like me, your child is like mine, they want to go to the pro shop, right? They want to pick up some goodies every single time. And then there's food, snacks, and other items. Anybody dizzy yet? Somebody told me that I didn't include the Starbucks, but y'all can include those costs there as well. Now, the costs may vary. But here are some typical price points. And I may be underestimating here, but you can just imagine if you had multiple athletes involved on a competitive circuit. Now, guys, we're going to round this up to about $2,800. Now, many of these events happen several times a year. So, how many events are your athletes taking part of? Can't you really see these costs begin to stack up? Now, what if we could help you mitigate some of those costs, right? With this simple information that I'm going to share, you can cut these costs down, guys, and it's going to absolutely blow your mind. What if you book your items like you normally do, but there's a discount or a commission attached? What if you could book the entire gym, y'all, for every event that you guys attended? What if you're ambitious like me and you book all the teams for the entire event? I'm going to share with you some of the benefits of doing so right here. Now, after you've calculated your annual costs, if I can share with you right now how you can save dollars and share with other gym parents and how they can do the same at what you're doing, you're going to become the envy of the gym, right? I know this would absolutely be beneficial to you. It's some great information, and I want you to keep an open mind because here's the truth. Most people, just like you, they book their own travel accommodations online through highly advertised websites. They choose their accommodations, the activities, you put in your credit card information, you make your purchase. You do all the work, but here's the however, somebody else is getting paid. You may not know that every single travel transaction has a commission already built in. It's already attached, and somebody, if you don't have the proper credentials, is getting that commission. It doesn't matter where that travel transaction is booked, don't matter the circumstances, somebody is going to get paid. But here's what I think. I think the commission should go to the person who is doing the research for one, who is booking the trip, and that person is you. I want to share with you how you can stop leaving money on the table and how you can save more money how you can make more money, and how you can travel more and enhance every single travel experience that you and your family create, right? And I also want to share with you how you can possibly create another source of income from doing something you're already doing anyway. It's not anything extra. And I want to share simply how you could become a smart traveler. Now, if you don't like, hear me now, saving money, please go ahead and stop this video now. If you don't like to make money, I also need you to go ahead and stop this video now. If you don't like to travel and experience the world, please stop the video now. But if you're like me and you love to make money, if you love saving money, and if you love traveling, then you want to keep the video going. As I stated earlier, I founded a nonprofit just about 10 years ago. One of our competitive teams actually won their state championship. And as an organization, we took them and their families to Disney World to celebrate. Now, not only were we able to visit multiple parks, we had absolutely an amazing time and we were treated like royalty due to the information that I'm sharing with you today. This booking came with a very nice commission for me, right? Just imagine taking 20 little screaming kids and their families to Disney. You can see we had two charter buses, guys, leaving San Antonio, Texas, going all the way to Orlando, Florida. So the commission, it was hefty. But I was able, due to the person who I am, I was able to donate back this commission to the organization to help them with their operating costs. There are limitless opportunities like this as long as you have the right information. And I'm going to make sure you have it today. I'm going to give you a simple breakdown just so you can wrap your head around this information of some possible earnings that you can bring in. I'm just going to do a hotel breakdown because many of you are already familiar with hotels and that's what it is that you're booking. We're going to go back here, right? Now, hotels, you generally have a set commission and that commission is 10%. It may be slightly higher depending on the relationship that your agency has with a particular brand, but just say for this particular explanation that we're doing here, tutorial, whatever you want to call it, we're going to use round numbers so everybody can understand. So typically, here it is, a 3 to 4 night hotel stay, depending on where you stand during your competition, can run about $1,000. Now, that booking takes you all of 15 minutes, if that, because you know where you want to stay, you know what room grade, you got your credit card, and you know you're going to go ahead and type the information in. Now, for all of 15 minutes, you completed that $1,000 booking. It brought you $100. That's $100 in commission. That's the round number. 10% of that 1,000 is 100. And some people might be saying, they may be turning their nose up right now to that $100 and saying, well, that's not much. But guess what? Neither is zero, which was what you were getting in the beginning, not having this information. So we're going to get it now and let's keep going, right? What if you shared with a few gym parents on what it is that you had access to, and now they want you to book their trip and their stay as well? So that $1,000 booking you had has now turned to $5,000, and now you've generated $500 in commission. But just say you're part of a very large gym, right? And you guys have multiple teams that are going to competition. Lucky you. Now your booking total is $10,000 for y'all stay. You've generated $1,000 in commission for something that you guys were going to do anyway. It's really simple to do, and I have a surefire system to help all of my agents book travel successfully, and not only successfully, but also consistently. I invite you to watch the full information on how to become a travel agent because many of you are already doing the work anyway. You can find the full video on YouTube right after this video, or you can go to bossupwiththeblairs.com, scroll down and select the travel agent information icon. Make sure you put in your email address and it will take you directly to the correct video next in the series. There is also information on how to follow me across all social media platforms. And you can also set up a time to speak directly with me if you would like to. Now, before you book another airline ticket, a hotel, reserve another rental car, make sure you get this information first. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. Guys, let's travel smarter all year long. Bye.